Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New Jersey Nets going up against the Detroit Pistons. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And that's right, NBA fans. It's a brand new season. Day one is upon us, and we've got some great games for you.
Kevin, one of my favorite days of the year. These fans have waited all summer to see their teams back in action, and you can feel the joy throughout the league.
Now here is Hamilton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Inside, Ross. And the jam by Ross.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Now here is Hamilton. Wallace a screen. Down low. And Wallace slams it in.
Wallace going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
And here are the Nets. Here's Harris. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Stuckey outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Harris against Stuckey. Lopez kicks to Ross. Pass to Morrow. Clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Heads up play right there to beat the shot clock.
Now here is Hamilton. Not a lot of room. Here's Stuckey. Back to Hamilton. There's the pick to the inside. Here's... Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me? Woo-hoo!
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here is Harris.
And now a look at Devin Harris. Some numbers on him. Last year, getting it done. Last season put up about 17 points per, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
For New Jersey, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lopez finds Morrow. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris. Rebounded by the Pistons. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Lopez. Here's Morrow. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
In attack mode, putting pressure on the defense that time and rewarded with the trip to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And he's good on the second.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
And Wallace slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here is Hamilton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off, excels shooting it from mid-range, just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
That's good from Hamilton. Hamilton hits both of them.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Nets trail by 7. Pass to Ross. And here is Lopez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Takes more than this to stop Lopez. He can be so physical in the interior, pretty mobile too.
Pistons leading by 5. Stuckey passes to Wilcox. Hamilton outside. The 3. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here is Harris. Still without a basket. Lopez kicks to Ross. Back to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Stuckey with it. To the paint. Here's Wilcox. And that one is stuffed right through.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Ross. Humphrey sets a pick for Ross. Here's Morrow. There's the triple. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Detroit leading by 7. Hamilton outside. Uncovered. New Jersey with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
To the right side. Lopez right side. Back to Harris. From outside the arc. Rebound by Wallace. Here's Wise. Scoreless thus far. Stuckey outside. Pass to Wilcox. Pistons passing it around. To the middle. Here's Hamilton. And that one's good by Wilcox. Wilcox has got his third bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Nets trail by 9. And so the timeout taken here by Avery Johnson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Derek Favors checked in for New Jersey. And then for Detroit, Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Wallace. And Villanueva is subbed in for Chris Wilcox. On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Stuckey. Harris, bounce pass. Lopez, a screen on Hamilton. To the paint, stolen by Monroe. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. Here's Wise, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Detroit shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And that one misses. Nets trail by 11. Pass to Harris. And here is Lopez, covered by Monroe. The 11-footer. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Monroe.
Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
And, you know, Lopez has such a likable personality and way about him. Just a good-spirited guy, and it's one of the reasons his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Chris Humphries has checked in for New Jersey. And the second free throw, good. Detroit leading by 10. Pass to McGrady. There's the screen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Harris after Tracy McGrady's score. Harris passes to Lopez. Stolen by Monroe. Now Gordon. Over to the wing. Villanueva against Humphries. And Villanueva kicks to Moon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Gordon. Ross grabs the board.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Morrow, the pass to Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
Moon with it. Pass to Villanueva. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Harris outside. Humphries sets a pick for Harris. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the dunk by Humphries.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Moon, following the bucket by the Nets. Outside Gordon. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Morrow. 6 points for him. And here is Harris. Launches it. And Anthony Morrow, good for 3. And now just a 5-point Piston lead.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
McGrady outside. Here's Villanueva. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
For New Jersey, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And Avery Johnson wants to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So New Jersey ends up going with a whole new group.
And in terms of opponents' points per game, top 20 in the league, that's not where they want to be or need to be if they want to compete this season.
You mentioned their free throw ranking rock solid, DA. They were sound in the fundamentals last season, that's for sure. .158 left in the first quarter of the game. To the wing right side. Favors with the screen. Uzo, the pass to Favors. And he gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Craig Monroe with the slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And for New Jersey, they've made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Murphy. And so Murphy hits them both. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. 6-point lead. And Moon kicks to Villanueva. Outside Gordon. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Saw the lane and did not hesitate.
New Jersey has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Favors with the screen. Farmar passes to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Murphy against Villanueva. And stolen by Farmar. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Whenever the ball is in Farmar's hands, you expect him to do the right thing.
Detroit leading by 4 to the inside. Here's McGrady. That shot, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left. Putting in the effort to get a second chance look, nice.
Here's Moon. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Detroit. They lead by a bucket. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Now, here is McGrady. And the NBA hosting games overseas as far back, Clark, is 1978. Always exhibition contests, but you think we will see a regular season game played abroad?
That's what I'm hearing, and it could be as soon as next season, Kevin. The game is global, and we know the league is desiring to get games played elsewhere outside of the United States. It certainly adds to the excitement and drama of the league, so I think it happens.
Works that one inside nicely.
The net shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Morrill kicks to Farmar. Clock at 4. The shot from the low post is good. Farmar's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
So crafty around the basket. Farmar's looking to penetrate. Not a one who settles for perimeter shots.
Pass to McGrady. Pistons passing it around. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
So it's New Jersey now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Back to Davis, and the call will be against Jonas Jerebko. That is his first foul of the game. New Jersey making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Now Farmar. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
McGrady kicks to Stuckey. Got a piece of it.
What an emphatic denial. I think he loved knocking that one away.
Ross passes to Morrow. A 3 ball. And again, no good by New Jersey.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Stuckey, a physical guard, someone who's not afraid of the contact on the way up.
The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And Stuckey is a guy who does a bit of a small version of stat sheet stuff, and he gives you points, rebounds, and assists.
Derek Favors checked in for the Nets. Murphy comes in for Davis. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Detroit. Gordon comes in for McGrady. And so Stuckey nails both of them. So it's Farmar who brings up the ball for New Jersey. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Friday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. And then on Sunday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte. That's one to watch for. 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Now here's Stuckey. Screen by Villanueva inside. Ross grabs the board.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Evan Harris is checked in for Farmar. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Greg Monroe. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right side, Gordon to the middle. Goes up on the block. That misses off the backboard.
That's the plan defensively. Can't give him an inch of breathing room. Keep that space tight.
Pass to Ross. And the foul called on Ben Gordon. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Favors finds Ross. Here's Harris. 6 to shoot. Sweet little floater. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for New Jersey.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
To the inside. Here's Morrow. Takes it off the glass. Morrow's got 13.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now here's Stuckey. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murphy.
3rd and second chance points. 7th and fewest turnovers per game. And one of the top 10 teams in our league in terms of points off turnovers. They recognize that the best time to attack is when the opponent is scattered all over the floor.
And what really jumps out is their ranking in second chance points. They did some major work on the glass. Greg, those points really added up over the course of last season. Here's Gordon. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's determination at its finest. He'll get one more.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Jersey?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
You know, I love the fact, too, that they've been aggressive in penetrating the defense, attacking that paint, getting the ball inside. So far, their aggressiveness has ruled the day.
Gordon, no good on the free throw.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Harris dishes to Favors. Ross on the wing. Morrow kicks to Harris. Down low. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. In the 3rd spot, the Pistons.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Smith checked in for the Nets. And Detroit with a change here, too. Wilcox is checked in. Stuckey outside. To the inside. And that one's good by Wilcox. Wilcox has got the game tied up here for Detroit.
Slick play by Stuckey, using the pick and roll to create for a teammate.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the New Jersey Nets. Pass to Favors. Back to Smith. Outside, Murphy. Smith surveying the D. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Harris, no good.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Now Stuckey. There's a good screen. Fires the three. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Ross kicks to Harris. Driving to the basket. Pass to Smith. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Wallace, clearly a great shot blocker. Add another one to his talent.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Wallace with the screen on Harris. Now here's Wallace. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Stuckey's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Ross. Smith on the wing. Back to Ross. On the wing, Murphy. Harris looking it over. To end the drought. Harris missing again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
It's to Villanueva. That 3 off the mark. For New Jersey, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Harris inside. Started by Stuckey. Harris, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
On the wing, Ben Gordon. Pass to Wilcox. Now Stuckey, guarded by Harris. 3-pointer. Stuckey can't get it to go. New Jersey trailing. Here's Smith. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Aggressive stuff from Smith against the foul, not letting the contact throw off the shot at all.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
He's checked in for Favors. Humphreys comes in for Troy Murphy. Burks, he's checked in for Quentin Ross. And it's Ben Uzo in for Harris.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And, you know, Smith is very capable of playing both forward spots as well as the center position. And the importance of that kind of versatility, boy, you can't underestimate it.
Maxiel sets a screen for Hamilton. And again, it's the Pistons missing. New Jersey has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Uzo. He's covered by Moon. Burks on the wing. With the drive, Uzo It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Great court awareness there to find the open man.
Moon with it. Richard Hamilton on the wing. Good on the triple.
Richard Hamilton.
Hamilton's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
It's nice seeing Hamilton knock down the three ball. Not just a threat from the mid-range. That's his strength. But he can shoot it from anywhere.
Smith the pass to Humphries. Nets passing it around. Picked by Humphries. And Uzo kicks to Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Summers. Here's Moon. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Point-blank range, that's what you want.
For New Jersey, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Lopez a screen. Uzo the pass to Lopez. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. Lynette shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Works for three. Rebound, Detroit. Wilcox has got his fourth rebound in this one. To the paint. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Here's Lopez. Count it. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
1:11 left to play in the first half. Hamilton outside. Pass to Wilcox. Hamilton outside. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Hamilton. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hamilton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Lopez throws it down.
Putting that stanchion to the test. The big fella banging it down.
The Pistons leading. Right wing. Here is Wilcox. Covered by Humphries. Great open look there. Maxey's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Lopez. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from Rip Hamilton in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nets trail by 4. Harris finds Lopez. To the middle. And the dunk by Lopez.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And it's Detroit's ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Hamilton. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Up top, Ross. And the dunk by Lopez.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time. But I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
Here's Hamilton after the basket by New Jersey. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. He can't get it to go. Here's Harris. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Wallace a screen. From 18 feet away. Nice shot by Hamilton. Hamilton's got 16 points.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Now here is Harris. Inside, here's Lopez. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 13.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Harris. Ross against Wallace. Here's Lopez. It's good. This game is all even. Lopez has got 8 here in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Stuckey. Pass to Wilcox. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
That's how you run the two-man game. Very hard to stop that.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And it's Harris with the ball for New Jersey. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And here's Morrow outside. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Here's Wise, and he lays it straight in. Wise has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
This is how you share the rock.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Morrow, covered by Hamilton. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Stuckey. And Hamilton now. It's off the key. It's good. Hamilton's got 18 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
For New Jersey, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
Timeout.
And so the timeout taken here by Avery Johnson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for New Jersey. Derek Favors checked in for Lopez, and it's Murphy in for Chris Humphries. Jason Maxiel's checked in for Detroit. Villanueva comes in for Chris Wilcox. Stuckey against Harris. And he makes that one. Harris has got 6 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Hamilton. He's got 18. Pass to Stuckey. And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Ross kicks to Morrow. Now Harris. And stolen by Hamilton. One-on-one fast break. Ross with the steal. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Favors. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Morrow. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Stuckey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hamilton against Ross. Here's Wise. Maxiel, the pass to Villanueva. Kick out to Hamilton. Ross against Stuckey. Tries again. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Smith checked in for the Nets. Burks comes in for Anthony Morrow. Ben Gordon's checked in for the Pistons. Allen comes in for Rodney Stuckey. Pass to Burks. Harris a screen on Gordon. Here's Burks. And again, no good by New Jersey.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
The Nets making a switch here. Farmar's checked in. Monroe's checked in for Detroit. Allen passes to Maxiel. Outside Gordon. Clock at 6. They need this one. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 6 rebounds here tonight. The shot's good. Harris has got the lead up to 4 now for New Jersey.
Yeah, that's just straightforward basketball from Harris. Driving to the hoop with purpose and not letting anyone, or anything for that matter, slow him down.
Now here's Gordon. Monroe dishes to Villanueva. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Nets have got 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Harris inside. He's against Gordon. Smith with a screen on Allen. Farmar, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Gordon. Lays it up off the glass. Gordon's got 6 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Farmar following the basket by Ben Gordon. Favors with a screen on Allen. Farmar. No good on the triple. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. Allen kicks to Gordon. Pass to Monroe. And it's all evened up. He's got 8.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the Nets with possession here. On the wing, Murphy. Farmar deciding where to go with it. Here's Favors. Rebound, Detroit.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Pass to Maxiell. And here's Gordon. Monroe with a screen on Harris. To the inside. And the jam by Craig Monroe.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Now here is Harris. He's got 8. And again, no good by New Jersey. Villanueva against Smith. Villanueva passes to Gordon. Monroe sets a screen for Gordon. Pass to Maxiell. The Pistons working the ball around now. Allen kicks to Villanueva. From outside, off the mark.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Pistons have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. McGrady outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot falls short this time.
That's one he knows he should have framed.
Monroe against Davis. Now Farmar to the middle. It's intercepted. Pass to Summers. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Banked in off the glass. McGrady's got his second bucket tonight.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
On the wing, Davis. 1:09 left in the third quarter of the game. Good on the shot. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Nets. Here's McGrady. Here's Monroe, and the jam by Craig Monroe.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
56 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
So it's the Pistons now, after the basket by New Jersey. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. back to Watson. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Here's McGrady. New Jersey with the rebound. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Springer the pass to Petrie. Stolen by Monroe. Here's McGrady. The rebound by Harden.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Davis, that's for two. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And, well, Detroit shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Pass to Hamilton. Stuckey outside. Shot clock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in.
They make it hard on Stuckey inside, but he has the agility to still finish.
So it's Farmar who brings up the ball for the Nets. A 2-point game. Here's Morrow, covered by Hamilton. Morrow kicks to Ross. Here's Farmar. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Stuckey outside. Wallace with a screen for Stuckey. Here's Wise. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here is Ross after the basket by Detroit. Here's Morrow. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here is Hamilton. Off target with his 3.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Now Farmar. Pass to Morrow. Over Hamilton. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Morrow's got 10 points here in the second half. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
Rip Hamilton getting up. Not just a shooter, folks.
And so the timeout taken here by Avery Johnson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So for the Nets, Lopez comes in for Chris Humphries. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Jordan Farmar. And Detroit with a change here, too. Monroe's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, during the break, listened in on Avery Johnson talking with his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
And, you know, when Lopez gets it rolling early, he can put up some big numbers.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Hamilton. Here's Wise. He's guarded by Ross. Monroe sets a screen for Stuckey. Down low. Just 3 to shoot. And now New Jersey on the break to take the lead. Favors dishes to Ross. Back to Favors. Here's Morrow. Pass to Favors. Fader on the way. Craig Monroe with the rebound. The Pistons shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And here is Stuckey. Here's Wise. Here's Hamilton. And a miss there on the triple. Now here is Harris. Pass to Morrow. The tray. Detroit with the rebound. Hamilton, the pass to Stuckey. Here is Wilcox. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Hamilton. Detroit, no good that time either. Now here's Ross, covered by Hamilton. Stolen by Monroe. Here we go, one-on-one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
At the line for the Pistons, Wise. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the Pistons making a change here. Villanueva's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Lopez a screen on Stuckey to take the lead. Harris. He goes up again, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Stuckey against Harris. Stuckey kicks to Villanueva. And Hamilton gets it to go on the assist by Villanueva. Hamilton's got 22.
You can see it in his eyes. He is in the zone tonight, scoring with ease.
Harris dishes to Ross. Here's Lopez. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lopez has got 14 points here in the second half.
And, you know, Lopez is very much a real threat to drop one in from that range. I mean, he's an excellent shooter for his size.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hamilton with it. Screened by Villanueva. And Villanueva with the stuff. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
So it's New Jersey now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Lopez. Good work defensively by Monroe. It's stolen by Harris to the paint. Here's Lopez. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got assist number 5 here tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
The Nets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's Harris. And it's Wise with the rebound. The Pistons leading. Now Hamilton. It's hauled in by Harris.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Lopez.
And when you put up numbers like he is in this one, you'll get some recognition.
And, well, Detroit shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Stuckey setting the pick for Hamilton. Pass to Villanueva. Over Ross. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. For New Jersey, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%. 7 of 14. Harris passes to Ross. Now Favors. Fires at the elbow. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Stuckey. Pass to Villanueva. Hamilton outside to the inside. And Villanueva with a stuff.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
It's the Nets now. They trail by 1. Harris passes to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
A little pop and pep in his step after that one. Lopez going in with force.
Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes down.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here is Harris after Rip Hamilton's store. Here is Ross. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Monroe. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. And Villanueva with the stuff.
Sticking it to them and doing it with style.
Nets trail by 3. Now here is Harris. Beyond the arc. No good. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Monroe left side. Count it. Nails it from 14.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so the timeout taken here by Avery Johnson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Humphries is checked in for Derek Favors. Detroit also making some changes. Wallace comes in for Monroe, and Wilcox is subbed in for Charlie Villanueva. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Ross on the wing. Clock at 6. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Harris against Stuckey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From 20 feet out, Lopez puts down the rebound.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
That one goes. Count it.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
Wallace the screen. Stuckey against Harris. It misses.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Oh, that was a two-hander.
I'm not sure they expected Wallace to make that hoop, but Ben, being fearless, doesn't get phased in the big moment.
Here's Harris after the basket by Detroit. Here's Lopez. Fires.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lopez rips down the rebound.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Throws it down. What an assist!
And what about the composure of Lopez? Fantastic.
And it's Detroit's ball.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
Ball is down low. Lopez covering. Oh, good on the layup. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
At the line for your Nets, Chris Humphries. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 5. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Hamilton with it. And the layup is off. And so it's New Jersey with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.